Justin, it seemed like it's just a frustrating one. They were able to kind of bottle you guys up a little bit. Just how does one kind of just start off? That guys had a bunch of chances, you had power play, just couldn't find the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every time we play them, we're out shooting them. We're getting chances. Like, their goalie's played a couple of good games against us now. Where he's kind of making that first save and pucks are laying there. I feel like there's some opportunity to bury some rebounds. But obviously at the end of the day, 5-0 is not what you want.
Every game's kind of been tight between these two teams. It seems like there's not a whole lot of ice out there. Score aside, what makes it difficult in a game like this one that they were able to kind of neutralize some of the attack, even though you guys heavily outshot them?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's kind of been the theme. They're tight games against them always, and but you look up at the end of the game, we're oftentimes out shooting them. So I think finding a way, like you said early on in the power play, or finding a way to when it's 2-0 or 3-0, we're a team that's so resilient. It's like, we ever get that, we were just waiting for that one bounce, that one goal, and it just didn't come tonight.
You guys end up with picking up points in 8 of your 11 games in the month of November. It comes to a close here, and you'll take on Texas next weekend and start off December. What'd you like about the way this team? I mean, body of work. November was a pretty solid month for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some things early on in the season that you try to clean up, and we did. Obviously, we'd like some of those overtime losses back, but at the same time, having points in whatever you said, 8 out of 10 or 8 out of 11 is a positive sign. But obviously you want to turn some of those OT losses into wins.
Matt, every game, despite the score, it seems like every game with Coachella Valley seems to be super tight. You guys got to hand them one like that in their building the first game around, and they got a chance to do it here in your building. But with this one, what just kind of happened that they were able to kind of frustrate you? You had a lot of chances, power plays. It just seemed like they kind of getting goalied again.
I don't think we started well. In our first shifts, it took us a while to get to our game. We have to kill a penalty early, and then we're searching for any sort of consistency in the first period. We had 3 power plays that we weren't able to capitalize on in the first, and felt like that can be frustrating for guys. And then you make the next right choice. Middle frame, is good moments, but all in all, like, you just kind of look at the game, and we had a lot of guys off today, and it was collectively as a group not up to our standards.
As this team turned it around, I think we could kind of see some of the frustrations leak over just watching the game and observing myself. But this team, we've seen them fight through that adversity, especially look at Wednesday night, the way games tied and the guys come back at the next one. How's this team kind of learn from a game like that and turn things around when you start the calendar in December?
We know that we're capable of battling back, and we've erased leads numerous times this season. Today there wasn't enough of the push to get that done collectively. There were certainly moments, but collectively it wasn't up to par. So, how do you get it back? It's always these tricky ones where would you rather have a game tomorrow, and you bounce right back, or the plan B would be you got a bunch of practice time, because this leaves us with opportunity to get some things back on track.
Even with that said, you're a quarter way through the season. This was game 18. Avoiding the recency bias with tonight's game, but what do you like about your group in the first 18 games, first quarter of the season, especially a month like November? We got points in 8 of 11 games.
I mean, you have a lot of months where you get points in 8 of 11 games and you're in great shape. So, we've certainly shown what we're capable of. There's a lot of greatness within this group. Tonight it wasn't up to our par.